Hi, this is Kathy from Savory Pixels. Tonight for dinner, I am making homemade pesto, and I'm going to make it my way, which is a really simple, shortcut way. Minimal ingredients: pine nuts or pignoli, olive oil, garlic, salt, grated cheese, and lots of fresh basil. And we're going to make this in a piece of equipment you may not have thought about: your blender. If you're like me and don't own a lot of electronics or kitchen gadgets, this is a really good way to make pesto without a food processor. I'll show you how. Start by placing in the jar of the blender 1/3 cup of good olive oil, 1/3 cup of pine nuts, and at least 2 cloves of garlic crushed. The more the merrier. Cover and process to a paste. Here is the pine nuts, the olive oil, and the garlic all mixed together. Now add at least 1.5 cups of fresh basil leaves, well washed and dried. A trick to keep the pesto tasting good and not overly strong: 5 to 7 fresh mint leaves. It takes the edge off of the basil. And then you're going to process all this plant matter together. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to keep scraping the side of the jar. That's the trick and what you need to do in order to make pesto in your blender work. Short, frequent bursts, constantly pushing the leaves down into the blender and into the paste that's already down. Here's the pesto being created. Now you see I have a wooden spoon in there, and just keep pushing it down, pushing it in, until all of the plant matter in there is in a smooth paste. When the leaves are all crushed and made into a paste, take it out of the blender bowl in one piece, put them into a bowl, add a little bit of salt, some black pepper to taste, and about 1/4 cup of good grated Parmesan or Romano cheese. Mix and put up. This is enough for about 1 pound of cooked pasta. This is Kathy from Savory Pixels, and you want to try this.